Hey plant fam, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jaclynn. This is not my jungle, it's my car, and we're in my car. It's not my car, it's David's car. I'm fine, everything's fine. I'm just excited to be here, okay, because we're at Home Depot and it's really bright. This is like the worst time of day possible to be filming, but we are here at the Home Depot in Tilton, New Hampshire, because I haven't been here in I don't even know how long. I did not even look to see when the last time we were here was, but it was definitely well before Christmas, and it is January, I think like 3rd today or something along those lines. So hopefully they're done with all the Christmas stuff. No more poinsettias. Hopefully they're all on the sale rack and out of here. And they've gotten something new. They have to, right? I keep telling myself like they have to. It's been months since they've gotten anything new in terms of houseplants. So let's go see what they have. And then we're going to hop over to the Lowe's as well and see what they have. They probably have new stuff, but I don't know. I don't know about the Home Depot. Let's go find out. Okay, fam. Voiceover Jackie coming at you. We are at the Home Depot in Tilton, New Hampshire. In case you missed it in the title or in the beginning of this video, I'm going to say it a bunch more times. So it is looking like they have some new stuff, or at least they've been rearranging. They have some really cute phyllo in here, some syngonium, these black velvet alocasia, these alocasia, I think they're sinuata maybe is the name, but don't quote me. They've got some cute little money trees, lots of things on sale. We are not gonna say the name of that other one right there. Oh my goodness, they just put it straight up on a sign. I didn't notice that until just now. Anyway, there's lots of monstera. Some of them are looking a little bit on the sad side, but you know, I always gotta check them. Always gotta check them for sport variegation. You never know. Some really nice calathea for $15.98. You really can't go wrong with these. You just want to make sure you keep them well watered and water them with anything but tap water, honestly. As long as your tap water is clean, it shouldn't be an issue, but I usually put water conditioner in my tap water to pull out some of the chlorine, because calathea can be a little bit more sensitive to that over time. So it is looking like we have something new, you guys. I'm pretty excited. I know a lot of you have been finding these for a while, but I haven't seen these yet myself. And this is the HOYA Rang San. So this is a really cute little splashy HOYA. I had one of these way back in the day. I have grown and propagated and sold so much of this plant, but I absolutely love it. It is definitely a classic if you're into the splashy HOYA vibe. So I'm definitely not mad about those from proven winners. They also have the El Chaco, or some sort of varicosum philodendron. Kind of looks like it had spider mites, or might still have spider mites, so I'm gonna pass on that. But look how beautiful this HOYA is, you guys. I have no idea how long these have been sitting here for, so I'm definitely going to give it some time, a couple of weeks, before I come back and see if these are still here, because if they're still here, then I'm definitely going to want to rescue them. My cat's playing with a toy in the background. I apologize if you can hear him. And these were $19.98. They come in these ceramic pots as well, which is not a bad deal. I just don't particularly want the ceramic pot, so sometimes it's kind of annoying. They still have some little rositas here, you guys. Super cute. Recommend buying a few of those actually and putting them into a little hanging basket. They've got some Ring of Fire, who's looking a little bit beat, not gonna lie. These are not looking their best. Some of these have been here for a really long time. And then we have some more common stuff over here, some Aglaonema, some Pothos, lots of ZZs, some Dieffenbachia, and these really nice snake plants. I forget what these are called, black gold maybe. I'm not 100% positive, but this was definitely one of those ones that I had at the beginning of my plant journey, and I absolutely love the contrast. My cat is making so much noise in the background. Some more calathea in here, some more ZZ Ravens. We have these really nice begonia maculata. This is definitely one of my favorite types of begonia, really cute with the polka dots. You really can't go wrong with that one. It is a little bit easier than the Rex begonias as well. Some more assorted foliage over here from Costa Farms. Nothing really out of the ordinary to get excited about. And then over here we have some trending tropicals. We've got this really nice looking lemon meringue pothos. These are $20. And I honestly don't see them all that often anymore, but this is definitely a nice looking one. They have some Baltic blues in here. I see some silver dragon alocasia hiding in here. Some more pothos varieties. I don't know if these are the new lemon top ones. They're like a little more minty. I genuinely can't tell the difference between them, honestly. They have some Monstera Peru if you are in the market for one of those for some reason. They are pretty slow growing, so I do recommend finding one that has some active new growth on it if you are gonna snag one. And then this hanging basket here of Marble Queen is just looking pretty thirsty, but otherwise her variegation is so beautiful. And I love this one. You guys know I love this one. She's a classic. You really can't go wrong with that variegation. How many times have I said that you can't go wrong so far in this video? I don't know, don't count. But there's a bunch more of these over here as well. And then they have some of these cute Hoya Carnosa Crimson Princess. These are super duper cute hanging baskets. They've got tons of them. These are definitely the more like wide form variety on this plant. The leaves are a little bit lighter green. The stems are super pink. And they are a bit more rounded. I've only ever seen these from Costa Farms. Usually they look like this. This is the more narrow form, but they are the same plant. So I'm not really sure what's going on, what they're doing over there, but clearly they've isolated this gene where it's a little bit more of a rounded leaf, and they've continued to propagate it. So it is technically the same plant though. So, you know, and your plant can do both. It'll have wide leaves, narrow leaves. It'll do the same on one vine. So, you know, just keep that in mind. Some bird of paradise over here. Always got to check those for sport variegation as well. Lots of different snake plant varieties here. Some flowering plants. Some more whale fins. And then some cute little cacti, all the different succulents. I used to be super into these. I love the colors, I'm not gonna lie. These were picking up really purple in real life. The camera kind of just makes them look gray, but that's why I was looking at them closer, because they did kind of look purple in real life. And I'm always looking for pink and purple ones, but you know, that's just me. And then over here we have some more assorted foliage from Costa Farms. Nothing out of the ordinary. Some ferns, some dracaena, some cute little begonia, some, what are those, hypoestes maybe, some Fittonia hiding in there for sure. And then over here we have all of the aloe. There's always a sea of aloe. And some cacti with these weird flower berry things on it. I'm not really sure. They're kind of fascinating. I don't know if they're going to be blooms or if they're going to be seeds or what is going on there. But they had some cool euphorbia hanging out here as well for really good prices too, if you can find healthy ones in those big baskets there, or those big pots there. So some more Hoya hanging out here. You guys, no shortage of these Hoya whatsoever. Some pothos here as well. Some neon pothos, one of my favorites.
I was just pulling this basket out because it looked like it was nice and full and healthy looking, and I was slightly tempted by them, but I honestly don't really have the window space here that I had in Connecticut, so a lot of my hanging baskets are all kind of crammed into one window in the plant room, and it's not really an ideal situation. So I do try to stay away from hanging baskets that need to be in really bright light, like Hoya would prefer to be. A pothos could definitely survive a little bit more on the interior of my home, so that is an option, but we haven't gotten there yet. I'm still decorating. But anyway, I have skipped over these Monstera Sandeliana. You guys probably saw them and were like, you skipped over those, but they did have a couple of nice ones hiding in here with some decent variegation if you've been looking for one of those. And then over here we had some more of just the usual suspects, nothing really out of the ordinary. But I wanted to show you the opposite side of the proven winners setup and show you that there was nothing that I skipped over that was exciting. So a couple of more Hoya rank sand over here, looking really cute and splashy. Definitely recommend coming and snagging these, you guys. Don't let them just sit here and die, please. But that is it for Home Depot.
Okay, fam, so that was Home Depot, and I'm pretty excited to see new Hoya. It's just not a Hoya that I'm really wanting or needing right now. However, if I come back in a few weeks and they are still here, then I may consider rescuing them and rehoming them, but I don't know how new they are because I haven't been here in a while, so I do want to give other people opportunities to snag them. So if you're in the area and you've been looking for that Hoya, they have them. So let's go to Lowe's.
Okay, fam, so now we are at the Lowe's in Tilton, New Hampshire, and it is looking like they are fully stocked here today, and they just got a bunch of new stuff in. But check out this Ring of Fire philodendron. Look at how full and beautiful this plant is. It has like, I don't even know how many plants in this pot. This pot is cute too from Live Trends. Like, honestly, this right here is kind of a steal, and it's only $24.98 for this beautiful pot overflowing with that plant that used to cost hundreds of dollars not that long ago. So Anthurium superbum over here, some Monstera deliciosa. There's a couple more Ring of Fire hiding in here. Lots of snake plants, some alocasia, fiddle leaf figs. Some philodendron moonlight are those really nice brightly colored philodendron in there. And then look at all this stuff they've got going on here. They have tons of hanging baskets that I can't wait to show you guys, but they did have these really cute alocasia. I want to call them nebula, but I don't actually know. They're very thick, and I love how silvery and daggery the leaves are, so I've always been very tempted by that variety. I'm not gonna lie, I think it's really pretty. I just don't really have anywhere to grow it because I don't have that many personal plants anymore, if I'm gonna be honest with you. I have just kind of converted a lot of my plant room into grow space for, you know, my business and all of that fun stuff. So a lot of my personal collection is out and about in my apartment, and I don't have a ton of space for too much of it, and I don't want to overwhelm my apartment with too many plants either. So, you know, it's been a project. It's been a work in progress. So we have some philodendron brandy here. If you hate yourself and you want to feel bad about killing a plant. And this alocasia again that I absolutely love, don't know the name of, $13.98. Definitely want to get one of those eventually. I cannot speak. It's fine. Everything is fine. Don't worry about me. I'm not tired. I hope that everybody's been having a great new year so far though. And this is a Syndapsis exotica that I'm struggling to get down. So we're just going to show it to you like this. And honestly, I don't see these a lot, so I'm not mad about seeing more of them popping up. And then over here we have some cute little philodendron Brazils. another alocasia variety that I don't know the name of, some Himalamina, some Calathea makoyana in front there, different types of a lot of the same stuff here. And then check out this whale fin, you guys. Is this not the biggest whale fin you've ever seen? I think this might legitimately be the largest, widest whale fin, like single leaf, that I've ever seen in person. It is massive and I love it. Honestly, if I didn't have one already, I would definitely snag that. I love my whale fin. I think they're super underrated. They were so trendy a couple of years ago and they were so expensive too. I also have a variegated one and they're just really great plants. You kind of, I was gonna say can't go wrong. I'm not gonna say it again. Anyway, this is I think Paulownia is the name of that plant. It kind of gives Tradescantia though, I'm not gonna lie. So it triggers me a little bit. And then we have these big leaf Phottonias here. They are a different subspecies or variety compared to the smaller leaf one. Some more Syndapsis exotica. My cat's singing a song for you in the background as well while we do this voiceover. He wants you to know that he is very clearly starving to death. I haven't fed him in days. I'm a neglectful mother. He's withering away into absolutely nothing, skin and bones, and he is, you know, very clearly deprived and not loved enough to be fed. And obviously I'm being sarcastic. So he's being super dramatic right now. Look at all the pothos varieties though, you guys, in all of these cute little hanging baskets. They've even got some Syndapsis. And I love them. If I skip over anything that you really need to know the name of, just leave me a timestamp down below in the comments. It makes it easier for me to find the spot in the video that you are talking about so I can help you out. Like this alocasia. It looks like a cuprea. I'm not 100% positive, but you guys, these used to be so hard to find and they're so stinking cute. I love the color of the leaves. This is me looking for the price and then feeling dumb because it's right there, $14.98. Everything is fine, but super cute alocasia. I'm really trying to get into them. I'm really trying to keep them alive. I'm like, you know, if I can keep these 300 anthurium happy and healthy and thriving and growing and blooming and all of that stuff, I should be able to figure out alocasia, right? Right? This pot is really cute. I'm gonna need one of those when it goes on the sale rack eventually. Like this guy, poor thing, probably hasn't even been here for very long and it's already dead. But anyway, some more Monstera down here, some Peperomia, Maranta, lemon lime Maranta back there, a couple different snake plant varieties, some Dracaena, and then we've got some Himalamina selby. That one in the back there caught my eye because I was like, what in the heck and bob are you doing? Is that variegation? I've never seen a variegated Himalamina selby before. The plant already has its own natural variegation pattern. So I genuinely don't know if this is a virus or if this is variegation. I'm gonna go with virus because I've never seen this plant do this before, but I'm gonna have to look a little bit deeper into whether or not this plant can even get variegated like that because I'm not sure that it can. Let me know what you think in the comments below. It does look sick, but that's just because it's neglected. The new leaf doesn't have that color on it, or else I would be very intrigued by it. However, it is staying here and hopefully I don't regret it someday. I'm leaning towards it's probably a virus, but I would love to know what you think in the comments below. Should I have bought it? Or is it sick? I don't know what these are, but they're super cute. Also, this is another really cute alocasia that I don't know the name of, but I like it. And I want to take it home, but I also don't want to kill it. So there is that. And hey, look, Cebu Blue. We don't really see this all that often. This is a really cute Epipremnum variety, Epipremnum pinnatum, Cebu Blue, and some more Syndapsis over here. I'm not sure why I'm being really weird for this voiceover either, but you know, you get what you get. I sit down, I hit record, and I have no idea what's going to come out of my mouth. So all of the cute little live trends setups over here. Lots of the usual stuff. And then we have hanging baskets on hanging baskets, and I am not mad about it. I don't know about you guys, but I love a hanging basket. We've got pothos, we've got HOYA, we've got this weird looking Paulownia thing again, we've got some philodendron Brazil, we've got my cat freaking out in the corner. There's another really cute neon pothos up here, some actual Tradescantia, which we do not do in this house. Synapsis Trubii Moonlight, which nobody cares about anymore. Some Philodendron White Knight, I'm pretty sure is this one. It's not looking very white. And then one of my personal faves here, this is the Philodendron, what are you, Golden Crocodile for $19.98. So this is the Aurea version of the Ring of Fire, and the Jungle Boogie is the green one. So they are all the same plant. We have some Aglaonema over here, more ZZs, more Tradescantia, some Begonia, some Maranta over here as well. And again, I'm just really not mad about all of the hanging baskets galore in here today. A lot of the same stuff over on this side, some more neon pothos, this beautiful HOYA, lots and lots of these, just waiting to find a crimson queen. A Christmas, a crimson queen instead of a crimson princess. I can talk good. And then I'll be a happy camper because I've been looking for one, a nice big beautiful variegated one. They have some Amplissimum silvers here that nobody cares about anymore either. And yeah, that's really it for this part of the store here. We're gonna pop around the corner and see what we missed. Some, I don't know, Dracaena trees maybe, but I don't want to improperly label the plant because some people get really upset about it when I do that. So I don't know what that is, but there are some Bird of Paradise here and they are really nice and healthy looking. Unfortunately, none of them have variegation, so that's a bummer for me. Some creepy ass bromeliads, we don't do those either. Some Phalaenopsis orchids, people also yell at me when I don't show those, even though they're literally just always Phalaenopsis orchids. And then over here we have some more Philodendron Ring of Fire, looking pretty sad compared to the other ones, and they're the same price. And they come in this cheap plastic pot from Costa Farms. So, I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer. If you were going to get this plant, I would definitely get the other one in the ceramic pot with multiple plants in it and better variegation. But they also have some really low color pink princess if you've been in the market for one of those. And none of these pots will stay up for me because of this shelf that they're on, but that's fine. There's some more assorted foliage here, some Croton, some more Photonia, lots of Photonia today for some reason. Don't really know who's buying all the Photonia. It was one of those plants I bought early on for sure and learned really quickly that they were not for me. We don't do thirsty plants in this house, which is probably why I struggle with alocasia. All of mine are in self-watering pots or else they die. So not surprising to see some of these over here, honestly, but a lot of them look super healthy. Look at this anthurium. I kind of want to take this one home, but honestly, I hate the pot and I don't really know where I'm going to put this. So I doubt that I'll be taking it home today, but they have some Micans, they have some brandy, they have this really cute HOYA that's just chilling here. It just needs a little bit of love, just needs to be cleaned up, repotted, maybe propagated a little bit, and she's fine. There's nothing wrong with her. So that's a good price for her. This is the clearance section, by the way, in case I didn't say that. There's some ZZ Zenzis hiding in there. They're super cute. Some Syngonium, Maranta. Definitely fun to pick through these, but of course, nothing really that I'm looking for. I'm usually looking more at the pottery than I am at the plants, but I also don't want a plant that I don't want just because I like the pot, if that makes sense. So they do have some pretty decent stuff over here though. That anthurium looks really nice, so y'all should come and snag them if you're in the area. They have some Hymalomena selbies over here that honestly look much healthier than the other one on the shelf over there that wasn't on clearance, so I'm not exactly sure what's going on with that. But they also have some, I guess, newer stuff over here, maybe. Some sago palms on the bottom there, lots of aglaonema, some more of these really beautiful Scindapsus exotica. I'm not a huge Scindapsus person. I do think they're really beautiful though, and they can be really easy to grow as long as you remember to water them. They grow a little scraggly. For me, they are a shingling plant, so when you try to grow them as a trailing plant, they can get a little bit leggy and scraggly, and their leaves will get small, and it is a little bit unfortunate. But if you can grow it up a wall or a plank or a pole or something along those lines, I think it's a beautiful plant. Love when the heartleaf philodendron does that. We've got more syngonium here. Look at these beautiful leaves on this exotica. I will never not love that plant. I just don't want to grow it personally, if that makes sense. So I'm really just seeing a lot of the same stuff over and over here, you guys. So I think we're gonna call it good for the Lowe's here in Tilton, New Hampshire. I definitely think it is worth coming and taking a look for yourself. They have a lot of really cute stuff, just nothing that I really felt like I needed to get today. But I do like this little ZZ Zenzi mini garden pot going on here. So that is it, you guys, for the Lowe's here in Tilton, New Hampshire.
Okay, fam, so that was Lowe's here in Tilton, New Hampshire, and they did have some pretty good stuff, just nothing that I particularly wanted. They had a really decent clearance section, so it's definitely worth coming and checking it out. I was very tempted by that Hymalomena selby that looked like it was either sick or variegated. Probably sick, because that type of plant, like, I'm not really sure. I have to look into the type of variegation that plant carries, because I don't think that it's the type that usually will get sport variegation. So it was probably a virus. It wasn't on the newest leaf, probably was not worth me spending $10 on. So, because I'm sure they would have marked it down because it looked like really, really bad. And they had other ones on clearance that looked healthier. So I'm not exactly sure, but I did put it in the clearance section, hoping that they would catch the hint that it should probably be a clearance plant. Anyway, yeah, so that was Lowe's, and I didn't get anything. I'm still waiting for it to be my turn to find a nice, big, beautiful basket of Crimson Queen. I see all the Crimson Princess, and I know a bunch of people have been finding Crimson Queens, so I'm just waiting for it to be my turn to find a nice, big, healthy basket with good color for our collection, because it's one of David and I's favorite plants. I had a really big, beautiful one. He had a really big, beautiful one. They both got overtaken by mealybugs and neglected, and we both want a new one. So, but like a big, nice one. So we've been holding out for like almost a year now to get a new one. So if you enjoyed this video, you should give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything from me. If you watch this whole entire video, leave me some snowflake emojis. There was some really cute fluffy snow on the ground this morning when I woke up. It was like super fluffy. Literally didn't even look like snow. New Hampshire is weird, but I'm not mad about it. And I love you guys. I hope you're having a beautiful new year so far. And I hope I see you in the next one.